Hey guys, what's cracking? Godsman here, and welcome back to Divine's Deluxe Finals arc, aka Divine Season 4. We're on to the second fight of the final stage, and it is a fight between Midday, everyone's favorite best girl, and also Michu, the so-called king, the #1 strongest fighter currently in this era of Vanguard. It is going to be a clash of titans and also a clash of flames, where Blue Holy Flames is going to be going against the 4 Karmic Flames. So it's a very epic setup with a very anticipated round. Having said that though, it's Drajeweled today, so I would be bereft if I didn't bring along my co-host, the Drajeweled man himself. Mwah. How are we doing, sir?
I'm willing to let myself be excited today.
Yep. I mean, it is, but you know what? This has the potential, right? Drajeweled has been hanging with you for many sets, right? Yeah. He finally got that form. He finally got that long-awaited retrain. Tell us about how bad Drajeweled feels on turn 3.
Let's just say Josh and I have agreed, after me lapping the crap out of it, is that you almost should never use the act skill if you can help it, because more often than not, it is going to whiff.
Oh yeah, that is one really bad thing. It's so slow, it's so whiffy.
Oh yeah. And the other issue is that, in general, just alongside that, because of how inconsistent it is, your entire game plan basically rides on whether or not your turn 3 is good. If your turn 3 is good, you have a chance, and if anything, you probably can kill. If it does not go well, you are almost definitely screwed. You may as well just scoop, because that's just how badly you need the momentum when you go into that turn 3.
Even in Deluxe, that's how our Drajeweled player ultimately fell, right? He had a lot of good momentum. He was able to do well with the axe skill, but right at the end there, he finally whiffed, and he wasn't able to see pieces, and it was curtains for him by that point. So, of course, today, right, we already understand from the previews that we're going to be getting support cards for both Drajeweled and, oddly, Sagada as well. And I say oddly because for those of you who are in the loop with the TCG right now, Sagada is a tier 0 deck. She is no longer a meme. In fact, she is the best deck that we've had for a good while in Standard, and is still the best deck even after multiple hits on the restriction list, which is absurd, but that is where we stand with it. So for it to get more support right now is kind of foretelling that either Bushiroad is going to give us some pack filler, or they're going to give Sagada more good cards, and we may continue to see the deck to be problematic in the format for the upcoming sets or two. As a result, I don't have too much theories about Sagada. I don't think there's too much the deck could really use. I think the only thing that they could really do at this point is just power creep what already exists, right? I mean, things like a Parla as a reviver and also deck filter. Distvia is a way to search out your dressed boost cards as well as your arms cards, so maybe they could try to power creep that. They could even take it like a different direction and power creep a generic, right? Like maybe Shenri, because that's one of the only generics you use. Like put into Soul Draw could be one. I mean, they don't need it, but I mean, nope. They might do it.
And then it doesn't need anything. It's somehow getting another wave of support, so jury's out on what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like Saga doesn't really need crap, so I don't really have any theories that are like too substantial here. I think it's more element of power creep. Even if they got a new arms card, I think it would just power creep the what some of the other arms cards did, right? Maybe it's a power creep version of Axe, because the Diava, which is the sword, kind of combined the properties of your Chandra, which was your gun, quote unquote, and then also your ability to get power, which is a typical right deity arm property, right? And then of course Bodovan being the shield got you the draw off of the Spear Ditia, but then also, just like Swayambu, was a defensive unit, just a lot more powerful. So they might actually just bring together like Hammer and Axe if they were to make a new one, but that's just based on the precedent there. But let's talk about something a lot more interesting, right? The Drajeweled support. So Drajeweled, man, what do you think Drajeweled Magnus will do, and what do you think his ride line should do to be a proper upgrade of the original one? Because it was pretty good, but I mean, they're probably going to do more now, right?
Assuming they make a new ride line, also assuming they don't give Magnus a continuous effect that just counts him as a grade 4 in hand or on Vanguard Circle, they'll likely have the ride line actually actively search for Akina this time, so this way you can actually do your plays on turn 3 more properly. Because that was another thing that was also a problem. on turn 3. If you did not see Ignis in your hand, half of your deck was useless because you need to see the grade 4 to actually
Right, they really hedged themselves into the grade 4 play, so it's like they're gonna need a new bulwark of like support to make up for that loss if it doesn't get treated as a 4. That's a good point.
Yeah. So ride line most likely. I don't know if they'll keep Jewel Core to a similar effect because like that was literally the original when Rode Upon Call from Soul effect. Like it preceded Ventesta and what was that one card? Blaze Amber. That's the card. And then also what was it? Nakete Verfer. And just all those cards. It preceded all of them.
Ventesta, they all did that crap. I mean, they could even make it a little more advanced, right? Because Ruka's ride line has an ability to put from drop into soul and then call itself to rear circle. So they might even do that here, which would be cool because one of Drageweld's weaknesses is getting the pesky grade 3 in soul. So discard it, put it into soul manually, you know, kind of do that kind of thing. But what do you think about like the other ride lines?
Yeah, I'm thinking Jewel Neal. The upgrade Jewel Neal would be the one that searches. Like honestly, given the way Shaya's ride line is, I wouldn't be surprised if Jewel Neal, when rode upon by Drajeweled Magnus, you get to search for your deck 4 up to 1 grade 3 or 4 put into soul. Or 2 a grade 3, grade 4, put 1 to hand, put 1 to soul, most likely. That's what I'm guessing.
Whoa, I mean that at that point, that's kind of like a Forbidden Surrogate here in the ride line. That would be pretty nuts if they did do that.
I mean, freaking Halibadra basically just said, "Hey, when you ride, counterblast 1, just arm 1 automatically." Did also start from deck for that too?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, no,
like, although personally, I feel like we should be competing with that because Bob Saga is so nuts that I feel like if everything else tried to catch up to it, then I mean, like,
let me wrong. I don't want that to happen. That's just what I'm guessing is gonna happen.
Oh, because Butchie, right? And they want Dragel to be good, probably. So yeah, that's a good point there, man. Speaking of searching, I kind of wish that because both of these archetypes are like really good examples of archetypes that have like a sub archetype but don't actually have that in any of their effects, right? Because you have like Demonic Stone and Demonic Jewel, and then like you have Sealed Blaze, right? But these are rarely, if ever, like tapped into for like any effects. So it would be cool if that was a searching thing. I mean, I guess ditto for Bob Saga now that I mention it. Like, maybe if there was a Sealed Blaze synergy thing, so you would actually be more incentivized to keep the Sealed Blaze. More thing for the Shenry thing, I guess, if that was a thing.
I've noticed that is something they do sometimes, like when they try to power creep stuff, the way they balanced it, and actually what I agreed with, is that they make it more powerful, but they lock it to a single archetype. So it's like, so it's not so generically powerful. Like that's literally what they do with the third Mythish, is that like it's a better Bulba Mine, but it's only helpful in Vaisru. So
right, which I think is a fine way of going about it, right? I like that because it is one of the most seamless ways to upgrade a deck without like disrupting the core like game plan that the player base has come up with. So let's talk about Magnus a little bit, right? Because we've discussed a lot about Magnus here. You've already mentioned the grade 4 bit as well, but what do you think is going to be its direction? Do you think it's going to be a replacement for Ignis? Do you think it's going to be a lead up to Ignis, an alternative? Like, what's your theory?
I mean, if it has that effect, if it has that continuous effect where it counts as a grade 4, then it probably would outright replace it. But I'm also thinking, because of the way they designed the Ignis support, I am loath to think they'll outright replace it. Because like the thing with Magnolia is, while they had a lot of support tailored towards the grade 4, they didn't outright specify the grade 4, so it was still flexible enough where you could still use a lot of its old support with Patriarch. So that was fine. Ignis, on the other hand, almost all of the support that made it broken as hell was tied directly to the grade 4, requiring you to reveal a grade 4 and it being a Drajeweled, or having the grade 4 as your Vanguard. So this one explicitly requires, it's basically like Bastion in that, like, it kind of, well, actually, no, Bastion didn't even need the grade 4 technically, so like, it was really just, Ignis really is just a stand on that, like, everything that made it broken required the grade 4, so it's like, they kind of need it if you want to keep using Varpula, Zagon, Nocturzio.
Same brain cell.
Yeah, it was a big consistency booster for Ignis, and one of the reasons, like it gave shield, so it's like, and also give you a draw when you put it up. So, yeah, it's like it kind of has to do something that either boosts consistency to see Ignis, or it has to basically just be Ignis, but a turn early. Which would be lame, but it's also one of the only feasible ways I really see it being a proper upgrade, because that's just how streamlined and tunnel visioned. I don't even want to say focused, just like so tunnel vision on it being the grade 4, like to get there. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see it.
What would be cool if it had a break ride-like effect, where like when you ride Ignis on top of it, then it gets additional effects on top of it. That would be kind of cool. Be kind of stupid, but you know, it'd be cool. It'd be original at least. You know, I'm here for I'm here for originality.
So thinking about Magnus as well, like, so that's some of your thoughts. I'm on the way of like a mini Ignis, but like it's lesser, so you get it faster because it's similar to Clearlight, right? And I thought that Clearlight would do like a one from hand, soul, and field as in prison, right? I think something similar is gonna happen here. I think it's gonna get like a minor front row buff. Like maybe like 5K or something like that. Could be 10K if, you know, they're really trying to power creep or whatever, but you know, something like that. It has the iconic reduced power down to 1. I don't want it to be 0 because I feel like it's better if Ignis puts it down to 0 because 0 is a very impactful number. So if they go 0, they might be dipping a little too hard on that one. Then from there, probably a way to get some card advantage going, right? As sort of like a substitute for the triple drive later on. I don't want it to get a drive, but then again, it could get drives. That might actually be good for a lot of these like initials, right? Because look at some of the more successful grade 4 decks, right? Bastion, especially with a cord, got extra drives when they gave it to the rear guard, right? Seraph, right, got an extra drive as a grade 3, so that also got you there. Drajeweled was one of the lamer ones because the most it got was a potential draw that could whiff, right? So I think getting that card advantage is key, and I think the guaranteed soul would also be nice, right? Like if it got soul from the drop zone, this is part and parcel of my thinking with the grade 1 is just guaranteed elements to make sure you can constantly recur, because if we're going the way of the modern format where we're constantly digging cards to draw because that's how we combat the power creep in the format, they need to find some ways for us to recycle and not have us stack out the speed of light, right? So that's probably we're gonna go for it. So I wanted to be kind of like that because that means that it's good, it's got like just enough like power that when you do that skills, but then you also got persona ride, it's very reliable and you can trust it every single turn, but you still have the grade 4 for a really big option if you just want to go to the next level there. So just like Bastion. So I think the more they emulate Bastion Accord, the better. Like, hold me to that, man. That is like my overarching thing because that did the grade 4 integration the very best, right? Bushyworld was brilliant with that one.
Agreed.
And I think that's all we got. You and I don't need to theorize who's winning this match because ain't no way in God's good green earth Barry's winning this match, which I'm sorry, baby girl, but you had a good run. And I guess with that all the way, is there any other plot things to predict or do we go to the movies?
Nope, I am just here to watch Akshaya finally get beat down, and I don't. At this point, I don't care if Max is broken. I just want to see her lose.
You just want to see it. I'm a little bereaved, but you know what? Deep inside, it's good. It's good for the soul. Makes me wonder what color our souls would be for Michu, actually.
I wonder.
Man, she's proud of that crit sack too, man. God. Let's go.
Oh yeah. I will also say, I appreciate that Michu looks a lot cooler in this outfit. Actually, look how it looks like a Kamen Rider protagonist.
Ooh, it's the haircut.
The haircut, the heavy coat, and the freaking skin-tight leg, pants, and boots.
Bro's gonna like lift up his jacket and unveil a driver, go Henshin.
Actually,
Kamen Rider cards.
Actually.
Like.
Oh boy. Really? Again?
Haruka, this is the first real line of dialogue you've had in like seasons, and you choose to scold the hopeless case? Thanks, girl. Alright. You never change. And here I thought that'd not be possible, although I guess it might be a fire pun.
I know, right?
What for? Did he not do the dishes or something, Haruka?
I mean...
And this is his problem how?
May I just say... Akshaya is a problem, Midday is not. We'll let's get that clear.
Oh my god, okay, so they be talking that she needs more time with him, which, you know, I guess a little bit of something there, because even though he's got some stuff to do, clearly he's been lollygagging a lot with Michu, so I guess I can kind of see it, because that's their whole story, right, that he, like, ran out on her. I mean, all you're doing is just like drinking something new from the vending machine every time and talking to Michu about how everyone's tough, but he's tougher. It's adorable. She is very much a kid.
Oh, she's such a brat. A good brat, though.
It is true. That's not gonna remain. That's not gonna hold. Just say congratulations. You've done really well. Okay, good. Donji always pulling off a good answer at the last moment.
There we go. Aww.
Aww. Wow. It's... I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
Don't hesitate, say her. Don't hesitate. It's obvious you cheer for her. It's obvious. If for no other reason to cheer for the underdog, dude. Ugh. Yeah. Say that again. Make that mistake one more time. Nice massage therapy.
You know what? You know what?
I want the gif where she's like stomping repeatedly at the speed of sound.
You know what? Thanks, Donji. I kinda need to see that.
It's adorable.
Oh yeah. What can I say? I believe, and I love cute anime girl.
What do you mean?
Wait,
even Urara is looking at you like, really, man? That's kind of pathetic, dog.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad. Oh, bang dream.
Hey.
She reminds me of a Trails outfit. How about that?
There you go.
Oh god.
Stop outing yourself, buddy. Again, I blame Bushiro more than they cooked with that.
Oh yeah. Honestly, they should put a clown nose on him and go, huh? Not you, Skyfall Chin.
Yep.
I do like this OST. This OST is really cool.
Oh yeah.
It gets you pumped.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Here he comes, man. Destroyer of worlds and the creator of harems all around the world.
Yep.
It's off-brand man. The rival of potential man. Oh, she actually had that title? Holy crap.
Oh.
I don't know, Tomadi. I didn't know her as Maiden of Dawn, and I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Rika and Yuyu being like, I remember when I beat her. Me too.
Yep. Oh, how far they
That is so Michu. Alright, Michu, how are you gonna beat the meta, dude? Oh boy. I brought my blue jacket just because, I don't know, I thought it fit for this one.
Yeah.
This is the jacket that I usually go to during tournaments. This is a fun fact.
Yep.
Let's go. Magnitude 5.2 earthquake detected
Oh.
near the proximity of the dome.
Oh yeah.
Okay, don't disappoint. Let's go.
Ah, they
Glow.
Huh? Cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, a little additional.
Oh, they got
So
names now, I guess.
it's a light thing. Bad draw. You're going second, so you can add build. It's pretty good.
Yep. I do it!
Hey, the sweet, sweet memories, man. Just like me.
Full floor. Oh, does that mean Vanguard has energy blast?
Well, either that or he's going for something fast. Like he energy charges up to 7, then
Ooh,
immediately
that's cool.
flash draws.
Sick.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's crazy. Oh, he's on Bifrost.
That's selective. Bifrost is still a part of the deck. Okay, so that's good. He's still got selective soul.
Yep. He's not superior calling dual core this time, so.
So Jewel Cord is no longer for aggression. It's just build.
Yep. Honestly, I
That's good.
kind of prefer that. Not gonna lie.
It's definitely debatable because if Magnus is super powerful, you don't need to play catch up.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Mirai, we don't need to bro con. Great face, bad commentary.
Brother.
Hi! Ah, look at that.
You know what? He tilted her. That might be what gets in the win.
That's great. Yeah, you can't play mind tricks with him, bro. He plays on a different level.
Oh, for real. Oh, he plays Broken Door. What?
Just rocket.
Oh.
Oh,
Why?
you know what? He wants to maximize restand targets.
I guess so.
That's really aggressive.
Oh,
4.
a 4.
Sure.
Oh,
Homie better get some draws or dries if he's gonna keep up.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Damn, believe it.
Oh yeah.
道はまだ遠い。カードファイトを極めた先にある。まだ誰も見たことのない景色にはね。
Play retro.
僕のターン。
You know what? I don't think that means what you're thinking it is.
Ooh.
その魂で未来を示す。
Oh, that was cool.
ドラジェルドマグナスに。
Oh, that's sick. He's here, baby. He's here.
Light it up,
flames.
boys.
Oh, he looks so gorgeous animated.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Oh. Oh.
Do well.
Oh, we got the theme.
All right, he's going for a secondary theme. But that's the same as before. Huh. Okay, so he's burning a lot for Bifrost, so he might not be too CB reliant. Oh, that's a new one. It's a grade 3.
Ooh, okay.
This is not a grade 4. Because this is to replace the grade 2. The Calls from the Soul.
Zagan, yeah.
Yeah, Zagan. It's supposed to replace Zagan.
Okay, so we got that.
Oh, and you know what? Oh, I get it. He's playing both Recorgers because he doesn't have Varpula anymore. So that's how he gets his other restands.
You know, I am for dropping the grade 4 engine. I am very much for that.
Yeah.
I don't like that engine. It was too much of a fold.
Okay, Iconic, still 4. Ah, crap!
Okay.
0!
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think this is better at this now. This is faster, better at this.
Okay, he's keeping up the pressure. He's seen the Recorgers. It is interesting. Like it's very educational how he built this deck.
Yeah. Although now it kind of feels like the.
Wait.
Now I feel like the.
What do you energy blast for?
Withdrawal? Maybe?
I didn't see the energy generator, so he energy blasted for something. Maybe Magnus has an energy blast skill after all.
Magnus might. I'm guessing it's Geodraw though.
By the way, that grade 3 did nothing that turn, so... Wait, other than call, so it's like... Wait, does it call for Energy Blast 3, maybe?
Maybe. That's what that could be a possibility.
Oh, it's that frame. That's a cool frame.
Although I do feel bad for anyone who bought the Master Deck set, because like, we only got like 2 cards worth.
Barely value,
You
yeah.
just bought a piece now.
Why the Brocon, Bushy? We don't need it. Oh. Final Brush? What? That's some Donji stuff right there. She is so Brocon.
Yep.
Like
yeah.
audio. Oh, yeah, okay. The theme is here, but it also means she dies on the next turn. But, oh, man, the theme is here, yay. Let's enjoy it one last time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy one of the best Vanguard OSTs.
Oh, yeah. I wrote still my favorite composer.
Oh, that was a cool. I gotta see that again. That was good. Oh, that's so bae.
I don't know why they do it. Whenever they do that, like, that sword like twist, it always looks suspect.
Yeah, I love her expression, dude. It's saucy.
Yep.
All right. Well, she just DB6 for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, another thing is that I don't think Magnus fires then.
No, I don't think it does. Oh, that's one thing it's missing from Ignis. Oh, new card, new grade 1. Okay, one thing about what Midday is doing though, let's examine board state here because this is important, right?
Yeah.
She has a lot of counter blast, right? She doesn't need the counter charge from this. If you have Yugioh shots, you call it to one of these because you have Vilord. You call it to one of these so that you can give the power to the front row so that they can all like double dip. So if he barely survives this turn, it's because she misplays.
Yep. I'm also thinking. So one thing Josh and I were speculating is that one of the switches she does not need, but I foresee Bushi making, is they give her a grade 1 that restands when a unit restands in the front row. And
but why would they need that? They don't need that at all. I mean,
they don't need it, but I would see Bushi doing that. So we're gonna see if it does that. So if it doesn't do that, then God. If it does, bro.
I guess that would explain why she's calling to the back row center then, if that's like what because she just called a new grade 1, so I'm sorry for repeating by the way a lot, but I'm just hyper-analyzing this moment.
Yeah.
So if these suckers do that, which, oh man, they might actually now that you mention it. I didn't even think about that crap. I'd never even thought about that. Still awesome. I wonder if Yugioh's gonna remark on that though. Yugioh should remark on this.
Oh yeah.
All right, good one, writers. Good note. Good note. Let's go. Right on, Sue.
I'll cast her for the thing.
She's looping.
Yeah.
How does Mac? He's at 4 damage. How is he gonna survive this?
Oh, dude.
Gosh, she's saying a lot of the hot crap right now, bro. Throwing out quotes left and right.
Phrasing, brother.
Jesus.
Phrasing.
Whoa.
Yep, she's boosting with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's going with everything.
So what you gonna do about this one, huh, dude? PG. God, Boss Saga's got a lot of good animation moments in this one.
Yep. I always have.
Wait, that's Gomoka held staff. I remember that from the Yugioh fight. Yeah, oh, dude. Oh, it came back. Classic Michu. Classic, dude. He loves doing that. Come on, just hit Drajeweled, Midday. Just hit Drajeweled, dude.
Cool.
Ooh. Hanso has it. All right. It's not gonna do it now.
You can take one of them, and then he blocks the other one.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
Oh, come on! God!
I knew it!
5,000 power too? Oh! I am in a constant state of pain. Okay.
What?
自身をソウルに入れ一枚ドロー夕暮れのアタック
脳が
Forget it.
Oh,
スチール一枚ドロー
this is the part of the episode where I take off the jacket. What the hell? Let's get it on here.
なんとかしのぎきれたよ
I'm frustrated.
いいよ
Oh,
次で勝つから
no, you won't, because the writers won't let you. But your deck is so superior right now.
人の魂が見えるんだ
By the way, it didn't even seem like he built that much soul. So like, no flip from dropping to soul, no like add off of like top 5, 7, whatever the
いか
fricks.
めしく燃え
Yeah.
た作る
I only have 3.
あなたが何を言
That's
っている
7
のか
cards?
正直よくわからないけど
How does she only have 7 cards in hand after all that?
Well, it makes sense because so she only got a total of 5 cards from that battle phase, and considering that she hard committed cards, she had to burn a lot of that. So what she probably did is she committed her entire hand. So the only things that she really got from it in exchange were the because she probably called a lot of the draws off of Yugioh shot because she ran them on most of her hand.
Yeah.
So it's just a couple of leftover draws and then that. So that's what she got her there. But
嬉しいな
oh,
Yeah.
バブサーガラ
Alright.
彼女も2つの
oh.
顔を持つという
Let's see what he does.
I'm just happy that it's not the same like reddish yellow orb. That is a nice soul.
全力でいくよ
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Show me what full potential
ライ
does.
ドフェーズ開始時ドラジェルドのスキルでドロップから2枚をソウルに
Oh, never mind. Okay, I ate my effing words.
闇を照らし出せ
Okay, Ignis? Or oh, Persona Ride. Okay, okay, here it comes.
ジオルドラールをコールスキルでリドスアグールをコール
He soul charged that off of the ride line way before.
バトルフェーズ開始時前列のパワー
I barely caught that.
So 15K.
5,000 to front row. Okay, so 15k total to front row. Oh god, it is just like Ignis then.
ヴァンガードにアタック
But it doesn't get the drive, so it's still a little weaker then, right?
異なるグレードのカードを
In a way,
4枚
I
総プラ
think the
スする
Persona Ride's still better than the Persona Ride. Especially since he has
But he's
power.
only emulating 50k total to the front row like Ignis, so what's the difference?
Yep.
Oh, she was pouting there. I love that.
守り打つ前に新たなスキルを与える
Wait,
Oh.
it actually has demonic jewel dragon blade name synergy. Oh, let that thing go. Okay, that's a W. That's a W. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. What's the skill?
ソウルダイヤモンドのスキルバブサーガラのパワー
Oh, Noir, this is where we win.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
Okay, what's the skill? I hope the skill's interesting.
リフロンスのブーストジオルドラールでヴァンガ
Counter
ードにアタ
blaster
ック
restand, smile.
ドラジェルドから得たスキル発動アタックした時手札1枚を捨てることで
Okay.
ドライブを1にし
It's Gabuelius? Oh.
ジオルドラールは自身のスキルで
No, it's Bastion Accord! Wait.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Hey, Noir.
Ooh.
Wait, remember when I said if they could emulate Bastion Accord, the closer they get to it, the better?
Oh, I'm so happy. This feels so
That is so
balanced
close.
now. What the hell?
Oh, that is so close. So that's actually like in excess of drives to to Ignis by once if you have
Oh,
the,
that's
but it's more
cool.
peace reliant. Oh, that's interesting. It's faster, more
Oh,
peace
that's
reliant.
actually-
Okay.
両方は
Oh, I actually really like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of for it. I'm kind of for it.
Oh my god, they dropped the Grade 4 engine, which is really dumb, and gave it a whole new engine.
Critical trigger
Oh,
incoming.
I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm
That
happy.
was good.
トリガージオルドラールの
GG's.
クリティ
Now give us the anime finish, Midday.
Oh yeah.
And shoot
Yeah,
out
he
a
really
damage
does
Trick
look
Trick
like-
Moon or something with it. Or that hellish new card. One of those two. Probably Trick Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Trick Moon Boss Saga, that seems most appropriate. Oh! Hellish
There it
new
is.
card in Boss Saga, okay. Anime finish. Beautiful. Today Manaphi. Nice fight.
That was very good fight.
Like, nice fight. It's, I'm not gonna lie. I liked the previous fight better than this one, but I actually like the Drajeweled revealed a lot.
どういう
That's cool.
Oh,
She's doing it, chat. She's doing the stomp. She's doing her Pokemon move.
yeah.
She's a ground type Pokemon. She
Oh,
just
yeah.
couldn't ground Michu. Oh, that was a cute fight in there. I feel like the
Yeah.
dialogue was the peak of that one rather than the fight action.
Oh yeah.
とんでもないなミチルは
God.
I am just so happy
必ず追いついてみせ
that
ます
No, you
Dragul-
won't. I'm
the
sorry,
Dragul
Skyfall
is
Jin.
actually so good.
さすがだな 1ターン目にクリティカルトリガーが出た時点ですぐに
He
高校
sped
3
up.
ターン目に負ける未来があると見抜いていた。そんな最初から
It's me when my
Why?
opponent hits like an early like heal sack. I just decide to deck him
Oh
out.
yeah, okay. I see what you mean now. Oh, I can actually do more stuff now because I have more counterblast to work with.
Right, he CB'd.
そうして集めたんだろ
And he wanted OTK,
う。
okay.
なるほど。負けパターンを潰し、
Good, I mean, that is definitely wisdom player mindset right there. He changed his strategy based on experience and seeing the flow of the game. You're gonna be up against these superhumans. Hey, you're next.
アキくん
Oh, he's excited. He's hyped, isn't he?
パワーがゼロにな
You gotta beat.
先にダメージを受けるのは良くないかも。
Yep.
でもクリティカル2のアタックも受けられないし。
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
やる気満々みたいだな。
This might be the best fight of the season.
Oh yeah, probably. Unironically.
最強の
This might have reignited fun in me now. Too.
Oh, nice end frame.
Oh yeah.
God, that opening was so epic, Pete. That animation.
Oh.
Mwah. Mwah.
それより
Oh, yeah.
ファイトしようよ。しないわ。残念。今日は魔法竜王ドラジェルドマグナスを紹介する。
Sonic Jewel
ア
Dragon.
タック時に相手ヴァンガードのパワーをゼロにし、
Oh.
クリティカルプラス1。
Yep.
そして魔法竜の
Oh,
リアガードにドライブチェッ
Demonic
クする
Jewel
スキ
Dragon
ルを
Rear
与え
Guard.
るんだ。
What's interesting, it says Demonic Jewel, which means the Stone Dragons don't qualify, if I'm understanding that right. There's a difference
Galar-
between Stone and Jewel.
So Bristol Galar and the new grade 3 they revealed will be your only targets. Or you could call it call Persona if you're really desperate. which is
Holy
cool,
crap,
at
that's even more like Bastion Accord then, because that's like, it wants you to run like the other like grade 3 Drajewelds if you want to like use them as drive check like targets.
Actually, yeah, there's an excuse to run the original. I mean, you don't really want to, but it's a good
Wait,
budget
hold on a
option where
second.
it's like,
Is the grade 4 Demonic Jewel?
I think it's Demonic Jewel True Dragons, so I think that just barely misses the name. You can't even call it anyway because
well, unless you call it from the soul off of like off of a skill.
Yeah.
Like what if that new
I'm not
grade
really-
3 can't call it from the soul? I just wanted to check because holy crap, you could mix them. Oh man, honestly, Bushiro kind of cooked on this.
I mean, also
I
the
like
original
what it did.
Wild deck, Drajeweled, it has a rearguard effect where when you Soul Blast 4, it gets 5k. So if it's a budget option, that's a good. You could use that as one of your rear guards as like a 28k.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when people were still
Pretty
running
sweet
Apex
beater with
as
all
well.
that. Yeah.
What a borrow attack. He's just instant. He's Cardfight hoboing. He's Cardfight hoboing so badly.
Oh, this
speaking of
episode's
Cardfight hobos,
I
this is going to be probably the coolest fight of the 4. This is
Oh
gonna be the
yeah,
coolest one.
I am. This has been a
Jeez.
fight long since needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Unfading
Unfading
Scar.
scar,
Ooh, that
and
hurts.
I have no doubt who bears that scar.
Oh yeah.
Good episode, really good episode.
yeah,
I'm glad.
very
I'm glad with the support here. Boss Saga was definitely irritating that it got like such good support, and this is weird coming from me because I know I am a stan for Boss Saga, but at the same time, it can only go so far before my humanity gets set ablaze.
Oh yeah.
Bingo wise, Michu Suo Cardfight Hobo moment I think could probably get crossed off. What do you think?
Well, that's not. I don't think it's happened yet. I can see it happening. It's at some point, but that's definitely not hadn't happened yet.
It
so
doesn't go
that's,
yet. Okay, then we won't
Not
do it
yet.
here. New Overdress didn't pan out because Bob Saga doesn't have a new Overdress, so we'll have to wait for a potential Yu fight to get that one there. We're still on track for Michu versus Akina, Etika winning, and Akina losing. Like we're still on track for a lot of these, but these are like later game bingos, right? So after the initial burst, we're going really snail's pace here. But not a clear. The one good thing it contributed to was the TCG staple use, so we got that one crossed out in spades. Not gonna lie. So bingo is a slow but gradual process. We're looking really close here. Seems like our best bet is the Planet Gray cameo, which I don't think we have yet. So we'll need to wait for that. But I don't know. Maybe it could be.
That'll probably be like a snippet at the very end of the season, is my guess.
Shoot, even if it is, as long as it comes, it comes. All right. So what was your favorite part of this episode, man?
Just everything having to do with Drajeweled. I am. You have no idea how ungodly happy I am to see him ditch the Grade 4 engine. That Grade 4 engine was some of the most poorly designed crap I've ever seen in my life.
Cinema.
I ran
Cinema.
it because
Hallelujah.
I love Drajeweled. Yeah, I ran that shit because I love Drajeweled. But God, I hated the fact that I went in that direction. The fact that they completely just dropped that crap. I'm so happy. It feels like
Good
classic
stuff.
Drajeweled with an upgrade now, and I am. Oh, I'm so freaking hyped for this goddamn deck now.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm so happy with it, dude, man.
I am so interested in the nuance of the support cards, because now you're opening back up to the potential for some generics to run with it, because you're not as slow and you feel like you're more evenly tempoed. So yeah, it's like the door opens wide here. So so they gave us a grade 3, which is like it is effect wise a Zagon replacement, but in grade it is a replacement for Nocturzio, right? So what do you think you'll run generics wise? Because he opted for both of the Litho and the Rockerger for restands, but would you do that, or are you going to try and add more resource cards?
I'm honestly, I mean, I know I criticize Standard for it, but at the same time, I think honestly, I'd rather run Impulsa over Rokagor, because this way, if you go first, you can get 5 attacks off immediately without eating up all your CB in one go.
Okay.
But that's personally, but I also do understand why people would want to run Rokagor over Lithos, or not Lithos. You run Lithos at all times. Why you would run Rokagor over Impulsa, I should say. Because the payoff when you do get to when your opponent is at grade 3, that's a significantly higher ceiling all of a sudden. So that is a good reason to run Rokagor. So it really just depends on where you go. So going second, Rokagor is better. Going first, Impulsa is better, basically. The flip side is that Impulsa is better against control matchups as well, because then you can retire her and fetch grade 3s in your hand. You can fetch pieces if you need to, if you're not seeing the superior calls you need to. You can also fetch a Persona ride if you need it now, especially.
Oh yeah, because you can recycle from
of
drop to soul, right? Beginning of ride phase skills,
yeah, exactly.
So you can then loop that with Impulsa. Ooh, that's kind of good.
So you still have a lot of utility between the two. So, God, this is exactly what I love so much about the new support, is that you have building options again.
Yeah,
you have so many choices.
It's gonna feel like classic
Drajeweled,
you know? It's awesome. Like they actually did so well with it. Like they gave us good, like such. And one of the things that I really love about this support in particular is they brought the demonic Jewel Dragon name.
Oh yeah,
I'm so happy they made significant. That's so cool. They finally remembered about that. I mean, now unless of course there's a stipulation where the grade 1 has to boost a sealed blaze unit. The jury's still out on the BOF side, I think, but we're gonna ignore that. That's so cool for Drajeweled, man, and it's good, and like you said, you like the ride line. You definitely like the ride line there. Now I'm a little weirded out by the new Jewel Neal, because the new Jewel Neal was a soul charge drop, but unless there's like something else about that Jewel Neal, I don't know what the point of that one was, right? Like it's about as useful as the Julius Draco Kid glow.
So we'll have to see, because the most I can see is that the new Jewel core requires the new Jewel Neal to ride on top of it. So, and chances are, I don't know if they're going to keep the on-hit effect. I don't know if it's literally just the carbon copy clone. We'll have to see. But yeah, that new Jewel Neal, the new art looks sick. Like all the new art, it looks phenomenal. But as far as the effects go, Jewel Neal. Yeah, it's a soul charge 1, draw 1. So that's
only one. Okay, I wanted to see if they would at least get another. What I was kind of hoping for it was that it would put from like hand into soul to draw, because that's another way to get grade 3 in there. But it seems like they're just circumventing, where they're maintaining the idea that grade 3 should be your discard fodders, and then you bring them back and cycle them from soul to field, or just from drop to soul, period. And so that's probably more prudent than what I was thinking, but I would have done that. So okay, and this was the Litho as well that I mentioned before. That's the one they got later. Which, by the way, thinking about Folklore, right? That's probably another reason why he's running Folklore, because it combos Lithos at EB3 to draw. So go figure. The Bifronst is just a good meta call, it seems like. I mean, now that you have more use for your drop zone, like all 3 zones off of Bifronst is potentially beneficial to you. So I mean, Michu kind of cooked with this deck. I'm not even gonna cap, man. That was a good call for him. I like that.
I'm curious to try. Yeah, I'm gonna be very curious to try how else to build this deck, because it seems like this deck, more than others, especially in the last few releases, is easily the most flexible in terms of what it wants to do. Like, even compared to Non-Clear in some ways, because Non-Clear basically just wants very specific, just a lot of generics that basically just boost power and consistency as much as possible.
I'll tell you,
Drajeweled Magnus' deck build actually might have some variety for once. Like, yeah, well, at some point, people will probably crack the code and figure out what's the optimal build, but there's still a lot of variations you could try. Like, I'm still gonna try my Game of the Underworld engine to see if maybe I can make that work. Just for fun, just to see what happens. But again, I am so ungodly happy we finally got rid of the dumbass grade 4 engine. I hated that so much, and I'm so glad they had the balls to get rid of it. Mostly because they also just kind of cucked a lot of people who got the master deck set, because that might have been a bit of a waste of money if anyone bought that. That is a problem.
Yeah, with the Ignis bit, right? Let me check. Oh, crap, it says front row rear circle. I was about to be like, if it could restand on back row and you gave it boost off of like order, and then like
I mean, you can do that with Lithos Argor. You can do the restand with Lithos and Rokogor though. So that is a combo I've done before.
I mean, actually, CB for it.
Yeah. I actually thank Xenon for helping me come up with the idea, because when he played Artisari against me and I was playing Drajeweled, he locked one of my front rows. So what I had to do was I had to bring in Impulse. I had to move one of my Lithos or my Rokogors back. I called an Impulse in front of it. And I had Game of the Underworld. I'm like, wait, normally I'd save it for my Nocturzio. But in this case, I can swing with the full column and then restand the full column this way. So I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, but you know what? I did figure out, like, you can stand the full column, but it does suck a little that, like, you can't get the on-attack 10k bonus because it's boosting. So it's like, it's almost like you're kind of like, it's only there to let Impulsa do its skill, I guess, because otherwise it's the same difference, right?
But that's a trade-off. The Impulsa is your anti-control card. So in the case of against fighting like Artisaria, and that's actually good because it actually clears the front row unit. So this way, it's still that way, and also makes sure it's so like up Saga is like you're not losing too much if you're fighting against Saga who wipes out the front row. Yes, she could be running Surya, but then you have to purposely make them go into Surya rather than going sword twice or 3 times. So that's still one sword they're not.
It mitigates, right? Because they'll loop otherwise. So that's
so
true.
Still, yeah, so I still have my justifications for certain plays there. So yes, offensively speaking, not the most optimal, but it has some like control and like counterplay functions. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be messing with, because I still like Game of the Underworld getting funny numbers.
I'm gonna look forward to that, man. I'm gonna see what Democracy wants as far as a matchup against it. I'll put Boss Saga as an option, of course, but I'll put like a few different decks as an option for what they want to fight against it. For all we know, people might pick Youth, and actually, if the Skyfall Chin can't make it to the top tables to fight Michu, I'll do it myself. So we're gonna see how that happens. But anyway, that's about as good of a time as any to like end the episode. Really good here. Definitely really hyped about the reveals here. I think the reveals here have been like astonishing, and even though Helgvar has been super good for Vaserug, I think these reveals even blow that out of the water, because it's just like so much like going for it. So definitely a really good positive. Even though I think the overall fight quality might be a little bit lower, it's still pretty good. So I'm happy with Divine's Deluxe Finals, and I hope you guys are too down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this episode of the season so far. We're about a fourth of the way through it, so definitely a lot more action to go through. And let me know your predictions for the fight between Suo and Etika. I feel like Etika should win this for a lot of the foreshadowing for the openings and stuff like that. I think we could both agree on that, right? So I want to see though if anyone's got maybe like a really surprising like Suo victory on their bingo card, and if so, what your reason is. But aside from that, let me know what you're looking forward to next, your thoughts of the episode and all that jazz. If you're looking for the Vanguard content, then look no further. This channel is a one-stop shop for all sorts of Vanguard content, whether it's top 10s, discussions, fight nights, custom card reviews, or other anime reactions like this. I got a whole playlist of it. Then go ahead and check that all out on the channel. If you like what you see, consider leaving a subscribe and turn on notification bell for next time I upload a video. And with that said, take care and God bless.
Peace. What to get a shot back,